Now, as you start your weekend with your friends and your family, we want you to think about the way you talk to each other. Words and phrases like "good as gold," "sweet as," sucking the coomera. They're part of the vernacular, as they say in this part of the world, aren't they?
Not to mention getting up at sparrow's fart like you do.
Yes.
Taking the piss and going on for yonks. Yes, we Kiwis like our slang, so we sent Matt Chisholm to get the good oil on the informal language we use.
You're not a few sheep short of the top paddock, are you?
Well, not this week.
Talking slang with the guru.
What I found quite interesting was a word like piss. It's obviously urine. We'll use it for beer as well, but it's also an intensifier. I mean, piss awful.
Do you like your piss?
I like my piss, yeah.
And you can understand why.
I've always dabbled at writing, but worked for the man.
Noel Kelly spent the past 5 years throwing together his just-released Dictionary of Slang in New Zealand. 32,000 entries. You must have been flat tack.
Well, typing with only a couple of fingers, no, flat tack's the right expression, but it took me a bloody long time.
Hardly piss easy then.
Piss as urine goes back a couple of 100 years, but it's used as alcohol quite recently. But I think there's a connection.
A lot of people would say that's all the piss we drink is good for, turning it into piss in the urinal.
Especially, yeah, it's very much. And all piss and wind as well, you know, a bit like it. So there's...
You were going to say a bit like me.
Yeah, I was.
Noel reckons we Kiwis are into slang, boots and all.
It's very much your little team. It's your group of friends.
And yeah, I'd have to agree with him.
You do hear slang used almost at every level of society.
So how did our love affair with informal lingo begin? The origins are dodgy.
I think it really comes from the criminal classes going way back in the 17th, 18th century. It's like a special language, so people didn't really know what they were talking about when they're out in the street.
That special language soon came down under.
The whalers and also the convicts out of Australia.
It developed mainly whenever men got together, especially down on the farm.
Take the burnt chop, which is going mustering.
Of course, you'd go out and do your mustering after you jumped out of the scratcher.
Exactly, yeah.
More informal words and phrases also came from war.
One of them is digger, which Australians use probably more than us.
You would have been a wee digger.
I'm a very wee digger. Tunnelers, you had to be little.
Noel reckons only about 10% of the slang we use is our very own. Day going okay, good as gold?
Yeah, sweet as.
That we share about a quarter of it with our cobbers across the ditch. While slang is cool amongst your gang, it can be insulting.
I think a very good example of that at the moment is gay, and when it's used to mean something stupid or useless.
You going flat tack?
Yep. That means I haven't eaten anything.
As you can see, slang can also exclude others in an increasingly multicultural society.
I said, do you speak my language?
A scratcher is a bed.
It's B?
Bed.
Bed.
Where you sleep.
Okay.
Good news is the internet helps with sharing and understanding.
Initialisms, you know, LOL, laugh out loud, and things like that are enormous.
So we might be doing away with digger and bringing in the lolling.
Yeah. And, or there'll be something around tomorrow which will knock us over.
Awesome. I think.
Bob's your uncle.
Yes, it is. Living thing, the language, isn't it? They added all those words to Scrabble today. Do you see that? Lots of new words in Scrabble.
You're not happy?
No, doesn't bother me. I love a living language, soz, loz and all that stuff. You know, when you got the kids at home and stuff.
So wrong coming out of your
they speak a whole language you don't even understand.